Morning folks, welcome, happy Friday or Tuesday or Thursday, whenever you're watching this. Anyway, you join me back with the Corvette on the ramp, and now we're getting to the more exciting stuff. Jay is pretty much wrapped up sculpting this thing into the beauty that it is. It's all lovely and flat, and body lines are perfect, door gaps spot on, everything is absolutely ace. And yeah, we've got it up on a ramp. I'm just going over the underside and getting it ready to spray in Cobra. So this is being tinted in body colour. So this is basically ermine, basically it is ermine white underneath, outside, and then it's going to be two-tone in the sort of door and front wing scallops. So those will be going a blue, sort of metallic silver kind of colour. I have forgotten the actual name of the bluey silver, but it's something like diamond blue or silver or something like that. Add it in, yeah. Good man. And so yeah, ermine white with two-tone bluey silver. Inside and out, colour matched Cobra, and then it's going to have a red interior, red leather interior, all retrimmed, all the original stuff. Straight back in, fresh, lovely, brand new, and gorgeous. Hell of a beautiful car. And yeah, we've got a little sneak peek for you over there, which is the rebuilt V8 with a sort of lively-ish cam, but nothing crazy. So it's slightly above average, but it's not going to take your face off. But this thing is quite literally the pinnacle, I think, of OEM plus. You know, it's original, it's a restoration, but it's just better. It's a real sort of mild resto mod, in my opinion. So, you know, you've got original engine but rebuilt with some lively bits in there. Brand new suspension setup, brand new exhaust. I mean, new Tremec gearbox, sort of modern amenities in the interior, aircon, all that jazz. So it's just, yeah, it's original, but just better. Gonna do some inspecting with my gloves and wipe some fiberglass filler in. But first, have a little look at this this engine, shall we? So how is that for a lump? Now, I know Henry is going to do me a massive favour and drop in the actual correct name for the silvery blue, but this is it. So the engine block is actually the same colour. So that's body matched, body colour, that's colour matched to the scallops. So that's the bluey silver that's going in there, and then ermine white on the rest of it. And you've got all these lovely polished sort of stainless aluminium, billet aluminium pieces, polished valve covers. It's just rather pretty, isn't it? So I'm looking forward to hearing this when it goes back to James at Belcher's and all of the crew there, for them to fire it up, and hopefully we'll have an opportunity to do some content with it before it goes back to the customer, and both on behalf of James and the customer as well. So that would that'd be really cool. And yeah, I'd just love to see this rolling down the road. But plan is for the next few weeks, get the engine bay done first. So the underside's going to be done more or less now. Probably do it next week, but see how far I get today, and then the engine bay is going to be, that's an epoxy currently, so that will be sanded down and only last little bits of bodywork done, and then that will go in 2K primer. We've got a little jig made up for the body outside, so we'll stick that on there, get the engine bay in 2K primer, get it out again, flat that, put it back in, get the engine bay sprayed up in ermine white, then pull it back out here, put it on the ramp again, stick it back on the chassis, and then flat the rest of the car and paint the rest of it. So we're probably, yeah, 2 to 3 weeks off. I mean, start of August maybe, with a bit of luck. I mean, probably turn into December, but yeah, we're really getting somewhere with it now. And as soon as the engine bay's done and that's back on the chassis, we can forget about that. And obviously we've already fitted the engine in, so we know everything clears. We know it's a lot easier to drop the body, funnily enough. It's a lot easier to drop the body on the chassis and off the chassis than it is to take the engine in and out. It's less risky, it's harder to drop that, easier to drop that, and quite honestly, take a nick out of the firewall when we get this far, bit of a pain in the ass. So yeah, that's sort of where we're at, and we're very close to seeing this beauty out on the road, and yeah, looking like a car again. So, this is Kevin's lovely 92 GTI Mark II Golf. It's come in for a little bit of preventative maintenance. Relatively straightforward, has its complications. Things are never as straightforward as they seem, but we're getting there now. Finally got the... this is one of those moments where I know exactly what I'm about to say and then forget it. I need the actual technical name for this is the drive gear. Right, so finally got the drive gear off. I've got a new cable and the old speedo cable. Speedo doesn't work, so Lukasz has just been replacing that, and then we've got the drive gear out, which is supposed to be an easy job, but wasn't. So yeah.
Use my whole weight to get out.
Yeah, that's it. Speedo cable, new, old, replace. Speedo hopefully work again. Coolant temperature sensor as well. Replace that. Got one on the way, so that's going to go in relatively straightforward. In, lovely, happy days. And then we found some play. He was funny enough coming here and was like, "There's some play and a knocking in the sort of steering. Feel it through the steering wheel. So can you have a look?" Yeah, no worries. Right, so it was the steering column bearings. Now, relatively straightforward job. No, not really. It is, but involves, it's one of those things you have to take everything around it off. So if you go around that side, it's quite a job to just get the steering column out to replace the bearings. We got a rebuild kit, and there was quite a lot of play in it, so just got a rebuild kit, put the new ones in there, new bearings, and then bolt it all back up again. But the issue is it was just, yeah, I mean, to get it out you have to remove a lower piece of trim, and to remove a lower piece of trim you have to remove the centre console trim, and to remove that you have to remove this and that and the other, and then the actual column itself is bolted into, well, just about everything. So yeah, wasn't a hugely time-consuming job, but certainly more effort than I think we originally thought. But hey ho, we'll get the job done. And yeah, new speedo cable's been fed through already. That's there, so that should just clip straight on. Nice little job, nice little car, lovely little thing, leather interior. It's beautiful. I like this a lot. Just roof down, cruising on the beach, surfboard, yeah. But no, it's a nice little car. Nice to be looking after Kevin as well. One of my long-term clients, one of the first people I ever did a respray for. So going back some years now, but I'm glad he's still around and still working with us. So yeah, we also got a new rack. So we've put that in as peace of mind as well. So it's sort of effectively new column, new rack, new speedo cable, new temp gauge. But yeah, I'll now let you enjoy a very intense montage of a speedo cable install and catch you in a bit.